Hey guys, this is AntCap24 bringing you some different pass plays that I like to put in a custom playbook. Starting a new series now and getting away from the Rams playbook and just do a series of plays that I'm going to throw in a custom playbook, and then I'll probably do some things with schemes on different formations and whatnot. But this is going to be a home run threat. This play is going to be at the single back wide trips. It's called PA wide receiver in. I throw this situationally. Right now I'm going to do it against a cover 3, so you can see it against a cover 3. It will work against a cover 4. It will work against a cover 2 sink. It will work against a cover 2. This is not a great one to do against man coverage for the home run threat, but you can definitely go ahead and there's a option route that you can throw by doing the setup and still hit beating man. So let me show you each setup and show how I do it. When I say situationally, I like to throw this play in between the 40s, okay? The 40-yard line to the 40-yard line, and that 20 yards worth of span. I like to throw it also on the left hash. I know anybody plays me, you're probably going to look out for that during those situations, but that's how I like to throw this. I feel like if you're in the middle of the field, you don't have as great of a throw. I think if you're a little bit close, it's not that great of a throw. A little bit further back, it's not that great of a throw. This is where I like to do it. It will work the other way, but like again, I feel like the defense reacts differently in this side of the field and on the left hash. Okay, so let me show you the play art here and how we're going to adjust it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put the RB in a streak and a in a slant. This is going to be for cover 3 and cover 4. Okay, so the guy we're going to target is B. We can throw this ball 2 different ways. We can either bullet it when he's open about the 20-yard line, or we can go ahead and throw that majestic throw all the way to the end zone over the top. Okay, so I want to show you both different ways here. All right, hike this ball. And there's the majestic throw I was telling you about, right over the top and to the corner. Okay, so that's the first way. Go ahead and put our setup here. Second way here is basically bullet it as he crosses and let him do the rest with his feet. Alright, the second way is a little bit more of a safe route. I think a lot of times people want to go ahead and take it when it's there, get your yardage and go. It all depends how you do it. For some reason, I kind of, on this play, I like to throw the deep rainbow. Probably because I think it just deflates your opponent more than anything. You sit there like, how did I just let that go? How did my defense just break down? For some reason, that's kind of what I'm looking for. But that's kind of the throw I do. But by all means, if you just want to go ahead and hit this guy while you have him and let him do his own thing, it's good to go there. So that's on cover 3. Let me go ahead and show you cover 4, how it works against that. And again, I can't stress enough, guys, I prefer this on the left hash. I feel like the defense goes ahead and reacts a little bit differently from the left hash. And it's not something that you have to do. I mean, it does work in the middle, it does work on the right, but if you want a consistent attack and you want to be knowing that it's going to be open more times than not, the left hash is where I want to go. Okay, so it's the same exact setup for cover 4. Let's go ahead and run this play again. And you're just throwing it over the top. And your money. Alright, so let's go ahead and show this one more time against cover 4. Obviously you need some time on this. Here's the bullet. Alright. So you want to do this against when you know the guy's doing his own play. He's done zone over and over again. Something that is really deflating on a set. You just got sacked 2nd and 17, and you know the guy's not a blitzer. He hasn't been blitzing you. He's going to sit back in coverage and maybe give up a slant or a drag just to give up 8 or 9 yards so he can hold you, and beating him over the top. So that's just the way I run this play. Let me go ahead and show it to you again on cover 4. You can either throw it over the top or you can throw it to the middle. But this play does work a very high percentage of the time. Even when he's using as a user, it's tough to really be able to stay with this B route. I got this all messed up here, but it's really hard to stay with this B route if you are a user, just because of the way it just keeps on climbing on you. But let's go ahead and try it one more time. Show it to you against the cover 4, and there you are. Okay, so that's a couple different ways to throw it: over the top, bullet, however you prefer it. Now let me show you on a cover 2, and that's why I do stress that you do want to look for the cover 2 before you even get into any setup when you go to the line of scrimmage for a lot of these plays that I show you, because sometimes the setups are differently, and you want to know what you're basically going up against. Let's go find a cover 2 here. Alright, where are we at? Cover 2. Okay. Cover 2, you're looking at your 2 cornerbacks on both sides directly across from your receivers at the same depth. On a cover 2, all you're doing is you're keeping that RB on that route there. You're taking A and you're putting them into the flat. You're still doing this from the left hash mark, mind you. And what you want to do is you want to look at that strong safety on the right hand side. He's going to back up, back up, back up. When that B does that sharp cut to the inside, he's going to take one false step up. When he hits that false step up is when you want to lob it over the top to RB. Okay, so let me show it to you. He takes that false step up, and you're right there. Okay, that's the timing of it. A lot of times I like to find little things that you can use to your advantage and know how to throw a pass. So you're just watching him, and he just took that really false step, and that was a little bit closer than I wanted. Let me go ahead and show it to you a little bit differently here. But that false step is really where it's at. Alright. And he just doesn't recover after he hits that false step, okay? You gotta know it's cover 2. The way you can tell that it's cover 2, again, I showed you with the those there. And you really want to see, you can always throw this bulleted to the right if you're just looking for the pass. You can do it bulleted a little bit more towards, less from the sidelines if you really just want to go ahead and get the completion and not worry about it. I just got sacked there. Try one more time here. It depends on what type of safe route you want. That play is going to be open, but the animation's not going to get you the touchdown. I'm talking, this is a home run play. This is a play that you can get all the way in, and we're going to go ahead and read that strong safety. Takes that one step, and you're just throwing it right over the top. All right. So that's against cover 2. It works the same exact way in cover 2 sink. Just want to make sure that you guys see that. And just go ahead and find a cover 2 sink here. Got all these. There it is, A. Alright, so you're going to put your A to the side. You have the same read as far as your DBs are at the same depth. Go ahead and look for that. Oop, I am just toast right there. Way to hold up there, Rook. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I messed that up. Let's try it again. It's the same setup with that, alright? Hardy is just manhandling Matthews over here on the left on this play. Let's try this one more time. Alright. And you're throwing it right over the top, guys. Okay? So, let's try to do this one more time for you, just to kind of show you the consistency of where you are. Still on the left hash, cover 2 setup, takes that false step, and you're just throwing it over. I don't even click on them. You can, I mean, there's no reason to, there's no reason not to. Just for the sake of, if you time the pass right, you catch it on the false step. Oh. have to go ahead and game plan for this a little bit. I'm gonna slide a little bit to the right when I throw this ball now, just to get out of Hardy's way. And you see how that works against a cover 2. You know, especially being on the left side of the thing, you got a little bit more space to throw this ball. It doesn't make us cut that bad. Takes that false step, and you're just lobbing it for money. Alright guys, let me just show you against man. Maybe you read that it was going to be a different coverage in zone, and then you go ahead and see that it's man. There's 2 different ways. Let's go ahead and find a cover 2 man. Alright. So, say you're thinking it's a cover 2, right? You're putting Toilolo, your tight end, and you know this, and this is what you read, this is what you're doing. In this thing, B will beat him inside if you have a good route runner, and it's got to be a timing route. But X is the guy that you want to keep because of that sharp cut. Takes an inside release, and you're right there. So it is a fail-safe back route against man. You know, if you thought it wasn't man and you got the cover 3, cover 4 set up, you know, you can throw that route right there. You have to time it right. You have to do a pass lead in. The streak does help a little bit with a rub a little bit sometimes. Sometimes they will run into each other if you time it wrong. So against man, it's still there. As you can see here. But you're just gonna have to read that as you go in case you read it wrong. I mean, this cover 2 man is pretty obvious right here. You know, maybe if they had a cover 2 press or something like that, and you wanted to leave it, and you had the cover 2 press, you had the cover 2 set up here. Like I was saying before, you can throw that inside, and you can beat it once you've established that it was man. Or you can go ahead and do the same exact thing on the left side to that in, depending on how you read it, if you read it wrong. So that is that play in a nutshell, guys. Can't stress enough why I do what I do as far as the left hash and in between the 40s for this play. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.